Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all my family member, friends, loved ones, subscribers and followers. Yeah, it's another week's gone past and Johnny back here with the testimonial of the week. Uh, the power, I want to tell you a bit about the power of life force. It, it reactivates your own stem cells in your body, and in a couple of days you get over 4,000 new genes in your body. Your genes is the fighting tools of any disease in your body. Um, the testimonial for 2025, week number 9 is
knee injuries.
knee injuries. There's a number of people with this. As you can see here, we hold 180 worldwide patents on the product. So you can only get it from one of us at Lifeways. We do direct sales to keep the price of the product down, so that you that need it can afford it. Um, it's the only testimonial of its kind in the world today. I want to welcome you to the Lifeway family. We're all one big family. We all using the miracle patch. I'll call it a miracle patch in my personal point of view. Nobody else. But this is a miracle what I'll see it do, what it's done for me and my family, and what it does for people around me. Wow, guys. Don't miss the boat, yo. Don't with this miracle patch. Please like, subscribe and share on my YouTube channel, and you'll get the testimonial of the week free of charge, and it'll come through automatically. On my YouTube channel, there's a list of diseases and issues people are having all over the world today, and there's 150 of them that this little band-aid, or what you want to call it, it's an uninvasive patch that will repair all those diseases and issues. Remember, your body does all the work. All this little thing does, you stick it on your body, it activates your copper peptides in the brain, and your copper peptides reactivate your dormant stem cells in your body. When you turn 30, you lose 60% of your stem cells. When you turn 60, you lose 90%. And that's why the older people, struggle with all arthritis diseases, Parkinson's, diabetes, all those diseases. When you were young, you had so many stem cells, over 10 billion stem cells in your body. You would break an arm, and in 2 weeks' time you can play sport again. That's where the difference is, and that's why the older people suffer. But it's not just for older people. It helps for kids with autism, MS. It helps for a number of diseases. Go to the landing page, you'll get the list there. If you see one that relates to one of your family members, friends or loved ones, drop me a message of which one it is, and I'll get live testimonials to you on people on the miracle patch. That's all it is. There's no injections, no big pharma smarties, no sweets going into your body. You take big pharma, it repairs one thing and it damages another organ. This does not do that. It's an uninvasive patch. So guys, if one of your family members are diagnosed with some disease or issues, don't waste time. Please get hold of us. If they get like the big C, you get the aggressive one, and then within no time they're suffering, and then they don't make it. Um, so this needs a bit of time to build up antibodies and fighting stem cells to fight that disease they've been diagnosed on. So guys, on the next slide, um, there's a lady that had knee injuries for many, many years. And not only knee injuries, she's got a number of testimonials there. So please watch it and get her testimonials as well. And then on the next slide, I've got a presenter every week on the channel, and her name is Giselle Van Zyl. She's also from Cape Town in South Africa. I'm also in South Africa. She'll tell you how to wear the patch, what you can expect out of the patch, and how it can help you. She's got a number of testimonials. We're one big family. We're all on the patch, so we all use it. And then on my last slide, you'll find all the contact details and links and stuff. Guys, you come across one that's actually your family member or friends, drop me a message of which one it is, and I'll send you live testimonials back. And I just want to tell you, get on to this medical patches as soon as you can, so you can send me testimonials back from what's happened to you or your family member or friends. So thank you. I'll see you on the last slide, and I'll definitely see you next Saturday again when I upload the next testimonial. Thank you, and enjoy the week, and live healthier and live younger with this is an age reversal technology as well. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next slide. Bye.
Okay, so in 2009, I had to have meniscus surgery on my knee, on my inside of my knee, and I didn't know anything about it. So I said, sure, let's do it because I can't walk. And so we did it. It took me like a year and a half to even be functional. So then around 2018, I started having problems with plantar fasciitis, had insoles, did the whole thing, but I still had really a lot of problems, and it just got worse.
Okay, so what was that again? You had problems with plantar fasciitis?
Yeah, around 2018, because I stood around a lot, and that's what I did for my job. And so it just got continually worse. And so I knew that I no high heels anymore. Just I had to wear orthotics all the time. And then in 2019 and 20, I started having issues with my knee again on the outside. And so I went to rehab and did the whole physical therapy, and it got better. And then about 4 months ago, I woke up one day and I had a really hard time with the outside of my left knee again. I thought it'd go away. It didn't. And 2 months later, I just went to see the orthopedic surgeon, and the MRI showed a torn meniscus on the outside this time. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't have surgery. I was really scared because I didn't know what to do because I couldn't work, I couldn't stand. My plantar fasciitis got worse. Now it's the back of my heel and my bottom of my heel. So I would go to a store, be real diligent about 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out, got to sit down. It was just horrible. So I was researching stem cell treatment for my knee, injections, of course, but that's like 10 grand and I couldn't afford that. And I didn't know what else to do. The surgeon said that they couldn't operate anyway because it was in a spot that it was not good. It was like not bone on bone, but it was in a spot that they couldn't operate on anyway. And I said, well, what do you think about stem cell treatment? And he says, oh, I don't believe in that. I said, okay, I'm done with you. So, so then I found out I could have an injection with a gel that's supposed to be like WD-40. I thought, okay, I'll try that, waiting for the insurance to go through on that. So I had to wait. And then I had to wait for physical therapy as well. So I'm sitting around for 2 weeks, not knowing what to do, still researching. Maybe I could, get a credit card. I don't know.
And Maria, during those, so let's just so you couldn't walk. You basically couldn't walk.
I could walk.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't in pain. However, I couldn't bend my knee. I couldn't squat. And going up and down stairs was difficult. I could walk straight. I couldn't, like I said, it wasn't hurt, but it's like if I turned wrong, if I twisted it, it was like, oh man, I can't get in and out of my car very well. I had to do certain methodical movements, no heel toe, just straight walking. So it was difficult.
And the plantar fasciitis, was that painful? Like you couldn't wear high heeled shoes or?
Oh, I stopped that a long time ago, but even my special sandals that were made for plantar fasciitis, I couldn't even wear those now. And that was like 3 months ago. It got worse. And I thought, oh, great. Now I don't have any shoes to wear. And so I knew that I only had a certain amount of time to do errands and come back before it was just too painful to even stand or walk. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, so while I was waiting for insurance to approve me for physical therapy and the gel, my friend Iris had told me, oh, I heard about these stem cell patches and, I'll send you some. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't care. So then I got them in the mail and I looked a little bit on, what they were doing and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll try anything that's less expensive than stem cell therapy. So on a Saturday, I put one on my back, like at 6 o'clock in the evening, because I didn't know anything. And I woke up the next morning and I had a phone call with you and Iris. And we were just talking about the whole thing. And I said, I spent the first thing in the morning, I looked at a lot of testimonials, not all of them, because there's thousands, but a few. And I thought, this is great. I said, you know what? I'll try it for 3 months because I know as doing supplements or anything else, it's going to take time. So I'm not expecting anything. Like I said, I just got up out of bed and I just got on the phone with you guys. I was watching videos all morning. So then I hung up with Kathleen and then I noticed there was a screw that had gotten loose out of my recliner. So I'm like, oh, great. Now I've got to get down on the floor and I have to fix that. And so I threw a bunch of pillows down, got under there and started fixing it. And I fixed it and I'm like, okay. And then I rolled up on my knees and got up and I stopped. And I'm like, wait, what just happened? Like I panicked. I didn't know if something was wrong. And I was like, wait, happened? So I thought I'm going to throw these sandals on and go outside real quick. And I went down the stairs. And I almost jogged down the stairs and I jogged up the stairs. And I'm like, no. So I called Kathleen immediately because I was panicking. I thought, Kathleen, is this a placebo? Because this is what's going on and I don't know what's going on, but I don't have any pain. It's weird and I can walk and I can. She's like, no, it happens sometimes to people. And I thought, okay, sure. So got off the phone with her and I the next day I got physical therapy. I'm like, yay. I got up, put my little sandals on, went out, did physical therapy. And I told the physical therapist, I don't know why I'm here because this just happened. And no, I still can't squat. Right. Okay. So I'm still not in pain, but at least I can move and it's great. She's like, oh, what is that? And I told her what it was and she was interested. So that was good. So she's put me on a program for 4 weeks. We're trying to get me to squat for 4 weeks. It's great. So then after that, I got really curious and I shopped for 4 hours. I went to every store, walked around twice, 3 times, waiting to see if anything were happening with my feet. And I'm like, wait a minute, my plantar fasciitis is not even around. Like, what is going on? I got in and out of my car. Everything was great. I got a phone call from an orthopedic saying, oh, you just been approved for your gel. And I told them, no, I'm good. They're like, what? And I said, I don't know. I don't need it. So I'm canceling that prescription. It was a weird, then I called Kathleen and I said, something's going on. I said, this is the second day and I don't have any plantar fasciitis. And I've been walking around, getting in and out of my car. It's crazy. And I had to train myself to walk heel toe because I'm still favoring. My head was like, okay, favor my legs. And I'm like, wait, no, you can actually walk heel to toe and walk normal. It's okay. It's weird how your mind just starts trying to think that you're going to hurt yourself. And then today, I actually called you because something was concerning me. I was walking around and doing some errands, and my back of my heel started to feel like it wanted to hurt. I'm like, what are you doing down there? Like it's not painful. It's just starting to be sore. And I'm thinking, what's going on? But it never went to full blown. I'm in so much pain. And I thought, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah.
That's a great point, Maria. So it's a thing called retracing, and healing happens at different levels and layers. And so you went through the first level of healing, your body did, right? And you got all the relief. And now it's starting to work a little deeper. So sometimes old injuries can flare, or old issues can flare for a few days while those stem cells are fighting that inflammation. I understand what you mean. It's like it was trying to hurt, right? Yeah, it's just the next level. So we'll circle around in 3 months, and by then we'll see where you're at. And
yeah, because it's only been 3 weeks. Only been 3 weeks, and I'm like, well, I don't have to do stem cell surgery. Yay! So yeah,
amazing.
I'm excited. Yeah,
absolutely life-changing results in just 3 weeks. I'm so happy for you,
Me
Maria.
too. Thank you so much, Kathleen. You've been such good help. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So let me begin. My name is Leanne Duarte, and I'm coming to you from Ballito, South Africa. And I just want to welcome you to this incredible presentation for LifeWave stem cell patches. And I have to tell you that if you don't know, the future is here. We have the most incredible breakthrough technology that has, I can say, ever been created for health. And I think this is why there are so many patents on this product, because it is so unique and so incredible. So about 1.5 years ago, I was introduced to LifeWave, and it's something that has completely changed my life. As a young woman in my 30s, I had changed my diet from being a vegan and I started eating meat, and I had picked up quite a bit of weight. And what was happening is I was experiencing extreme inflammation, pain in the body. I really just actually wasn't sure if I had fibromyalgia or not. A lot of things helped me, like yoga and things like that, but I was always really struggling, and I had quite a bit of neuralgia due to the fact that I'd had a bit of burnout through work. So there was quite a lot going on in my body. And when I was introduced to the patches, and I heard from Chris Hatting, I think a lot of people know who Chris is. You'll see him on Facebook. He's all over USA at the moment, spreading the story of the patch. And he told me that his mom had been helped with fibromyalgia, and she was pain-free, and the doctors had basically given up hope for her recovery. And I jumped on to the product, and literally within 10 days I started feeling so much more amazing. Welcome everyone, welcome to the call. There's still more people coming in, and it literally opened up a whole new space for me in my health and wellness, and I really wanted to share this incredible technology with everyone that I know. So since then, I've been sharing and telling people about it, and I've experienced so many miracles from people within the LifeWave community that have really, really changed their lives and changed their health through the stem cell technology. So this is the LifeWave patch, and it's a stem cell reactivation patch. And we will go through a presentation tonight to tell you a bit more about how it works and how it actually stimulates the stem cells in your body, so you can feel healthier and more well than you have ever felt in your entire life. So I'm going to just share our presentation. Hey, can everyone see the presentation? If someone can just give me a thumbs up. Thanks, Freeman. Thanks, Ria. Appreciate. So yes, have you been patched? You're probably here because you have been patched and you're sharing the technology with friends and family, or you've been introduced to the call by someone that really wants you to see what this can do for you. And this will be I'll be able to tell you a bit more about how everything works and how you can get your hands on the patch. So LifeWave is a stem cell reactivation technology in a patch. So I think a lot of you have heard about stem cells. They are your master healer cells in your body. And a lot of people about 10, 15 years ago started doing stem cell research. And I think a lot of you know about the fact that they wanted to harvest stem cells from babies' umbilical cords, so that if they happen to be ill later on in life, that they could use those stem cells to help them. That has turned out to be an extremely expensive process, an extremely expensive procedure. And now we actually have a technology that can do it with just this, what a lot of people call pluckies, which is a plaster, but it actually isn't a plaster. So I'm going to play a little video just to explain to you how the patch works.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally.
There you go. That video has explained a little bit more about how the patch works. There were a few terms that were discussed, like phototherapy and biomodulation, and it all sounds really quite big, but really the simple version is that our bodies are actually made of light. They've actually also discovered that inside of our bodies, there's light moving through our bodies. It's quite incredible. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the actual company LifeWave. It was established in 2004 by David Smith, and it's open in 87 countries around the world. LifeWave launched X39 in 2019. It's its flagship product. And whilst it has many other patches, which are amazing, this patch is changing the way we see wellness and health. So in 2021, there were 20 million, he had a $20 million turnover in his company. And things changed when he launched the X39 into the direct marketing. He made $321 million in 2022. In 2023, he made $430 million in turnover on the LifeWave company. And it's projected to do $1 billion in 2025. This just shows you the power of this product and how many people are actually just taking it up. So who's our inventor and who's the CEO of X39? It's David Schmidt. He's an inventor. He has created over 180 patents for this product. He's a scientist, and he specializes in age reversing. So not anti-aging, age reversing, where you actually reverse in age. In 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research. And then that is when he created the X39 patent, which took 10 years and 4.5 million to bring to market. Isn't that amazing? It took him 10 years to develop this product. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Need to find the controls. Okay, they got lost. All right, so this is a patented technology. You saw that I said it's 180 patents. What does that mean? That means that this product cannot be reproduced. It cannot be, it is a unique product. It is the only product, and you won't find that there are competing products to the X39 and to the patches. It takes about $1 million just to get one patch. So you can see how serious he is in creating 180 patents to make sure that this product is protected. So the New England Journal of Medicine has stated that the #1 indicator of wellness is directly correlated to the number of adult stem cells that are in the bloodstream. Let me just repeat that to you. The #1 indicator of wellness, that's for you to be in a heightened state of health, is correlated to the number of adult stem cells in the bloodstream. So the more stem cells you have in the body, the healthier you are. Stem cells are cells with the potential to develop into any kind of cell. That's what makes them so amazing. The body's little chameleons, and they have an incredible ability to heal and repair any organ and tissue. So what they will do is go to the area that has been affected or is showing disease or illness, and it will divide into a younger, healthier cell to repair that particular organ. So it will divide into a younger, healthier liver cell and repair the liver organ and tissue. So why X39 stem cell activation patches? So the fewer stem cells you have in the body, the faster you age and the slower you heal. A teenager has well over 1 billion active stem cells in their body. As we start to age, the number drops. And so when we reach 30, we have about 400 million, which is a 60% reduction, which is quite big if you think about it. By age 60, this number has dropped to 100 million. So a lot of you that may have come on this call may have come here for a certain reason. Maybe you're not feeling 100%, or you know someone that is not feeling 100%, or they're experiencing illness. This actually shows you why we start to experience these things as we age, because the body is not nearly as full of stem cells as it used to be. So how does this beautiful patch work? So the patch is the holy grail of anti-aging. And why? Because it stimulates what is called the GHK-Cu copper peptide. Copper is incredibly important for our bodies and our well-being. So what happens is on the patch, there are nanocrystals that are placed in a certain pattern, and they are formulated to activate your copper peptides. And no, they do not go into the body. They are not transdermal. But what happens is the light, which we discussed earlier, from your body, the infrared light hits against the patch, and that pattern of the nanocrystals sends a frequency to the body. It uses light and frequency to activate your GHK-Cu copper peptide. It's a non-invasive technology. It's non-transdermal, as I've just said to you, and it uses 3M medical grade adhesive. We hardly ever find that anyone has a problem with any kind of issues and responses on the skin from the patch. So activate your stem cells. So what benefits can you start to receive when you're wearing the patch? So if you are experiencing a lot of pain, you will experience a lot of pain relief. The patch starts to relieve pain, like for instance with me, within 10 days, and within a month, I experienced very, very little neuropathy pain, which was amazing to me because my life I could actually move without feeling those pins and needles and the pain in my toes. So you get reduced inflammation. Now, we know that inflammation is the cause of almost every single kind of disease, and especially things like your Parkinson's and your degenerative diseases. So to reduce inflammation is amazing. And we all know inflammation tablets are just, if you have to look at the side effects, not great. So this does this all naturally using your body's own ability to heal itself. It supports wound healing. It gives you energy and vitality. Have you ever seen a child that is just normally running around during the day doing their thing? They are bouncing, and they are bouncing because they are well and they're full of stem cells in their body. And this starts to happen to you when you're on the stem cells. You get mental clarity, everything starts to open for you mentally, and you can start to experience the world in a whole new light. It enhances sports performance, and we'll talk a little bit about how Michael Phelps was able to use the patches. He used the energy enhancers to assist him in the Olympics. There's a faster recovery from exercise and improved skin appearance. And ladies, you know, we always just want to give our skin a boost. So how do we wear the patches? The patches, we normally recommend that you put your patch box somewhere where you can see it, and you wear the patch 12 hours on and 12 hours off to repair and rejuvenate your body. You then take the patch and you throw it away, and you put a new patch on and repeat. You can wear more than one patch at a time. They all work together and they do not contrast with each other. But the most important thing that you need to remember, which helps the patches in communicating the different frequencies to the body, is to drink plenty of water. Water is your lifeblood when you're drinking this. And you're taking the stem cell patches, it just keeps everything moving wonderfully. There are 2 recommended places that you can patch, and the one is at the back of the neck, and the one is just underneath the belly button. And those areas are absolutely fantastic, but you can wear your patch literally anywhere. If you have pain on your wrist, on your face, on your knees, you can put your patch there. It is not only those areas where you can wear your patch. So the X39 long-term results, what can you expect when you actually decide to choose yourself and choose your own health with the stem cell patches? So the first few days, you have 4,000 genes that begin to reset. And if you really want to see if this product works, put it on an animal and you'll see how amazingly quickly they start to respond to these patches. Within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced. Now, this is an incredible thing. We are living in a society where there's a lot of stress. And so this helps with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Within 6 weeks, where do you actually have any kind of product that starts to do that? Within 3 months, the lovely thing for us ladies and men that are moving past a certain age is that your collagen is increased, and you have decreased wrinkles, hair growth, and increased structural integrity of both your skeletal and muscular systems. Now, this is very important because that makes sure that your body is strong and it holds up. Within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. And a recent study showed that 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years. I'm just going to let that sink in for you. Lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years. This is not anti-aging. This is age reversing. And this is from the mouth of David Schmidt, our inventor of LifeWave. So have you been patched? So you probably want to take a pen or take a photo of the screen and go to this website called This Is It Info. Why do we call it This Is It? Because this product is it. It really does what it says it does. And the reason why it says it what it does is you can see the turnover of the company, how dramatically increased with the X39. So if you need to and you aren't able to remember take this information down, you can always get it from the person that invited you. So we always recommend that you do a 90-day protocol with the X39. So using it for 1 month may or may not give you any results at all, because some people experience different results when they use it. So for instance, I experienced it, something in 10 days. Other people experienced something in 1 day. We call it the 1-day patch wonder. And some people take longer, sometimes up to 40 or so days to experience. It depends what's going on in your body. It depends where the stem cells start to activate and work first. We don't know this. The body knows this. The intelligence of the body knows exactly what to do. So you wear it, we say, for 90 days to give yourself a fighting chance to see the health that you require. Although this is the recommendation, like we say, we've seen it in weeks, days, hours, and months. And remember, everybody is unique and different. So the results on a topography map is from a lady that was 77 years old. Topography is a heat map. And whenever they take a topography of the body, the colors indicate the level of inflammation. So on session 1, we've got more orange, red even going on her first session, no X39. They have picked up inflammation on the brain. She had very little stem cell activity. Obviously, as you get older, the stem cells reduce, like I showed you, and a lack of brain coherence. Session 2, 3 weeks on the X39. 3 weeks, no inflammation. That means less pain or no pain at all, because inflammation is one of the leading causes of pain, and improved brain coherence. On session 3, 6 weeks on the X39, she saw a complete turnaround. Look at the color on that map. Improved stem cell activity and better brain coherence. And I think we all know that brain coherence is one of the most powerful things that we can hold in our day-to-day lives, because that means more focus, more ability to get what we need to do done. So as you age, your stem cells in your organs, including brain, heart, liver, lungs, kidneys, and skin, go dormant. Not anymore. So yeah, we also have a inflammation, heart reduction, and this is a view of a heart, and the change of the color you can see again in the heart that was inflamed with the red over here, how it starts to reduce after 2 months, how it's almost gone after 5 months. And like I said to you, when you get to 6 months, 8 years reversal. Again, another topography map, and now you already know, and you are an expert at seeing how the topography map works. So you can see that this is actually only after 30 minutes. And I can tell you, if you do know anyone or you experiencing anything with arthritis, some of the most amazing results we've seen is people with arthritis. Okay, again, this beautiful baby was not looking good. He was not feeling good. Now, when we were talking about red inflammation, this kind of inflammation was purple. And animals can't tell you the pain that they're experiencing. But yeah, you can see after using the LifeWave patches, he was a huge turnaround in his inflammation, and eventually there will be no inflammation in his body. Oh, this is one of my favorite clips, because I have a little sausage, and she's just so incredible. And what happens as they get older, their back legs can become paralyzed due to the fact that their backs are so long. And so this little baby was experiencing it, and this is her story on X39. As you can see, just dragging the back legs. It's amazing how animals just carry on with life. Four days on the X39. Look at that. What? This just makes me so happy. So let's go on to the aesthetic benefits of the X39. This is your visual features and all the changes that start to happen in your face and your skin. So this beautiful lady on day 1, she was experiencing some bags under the eyes, and you can see that in her face, it is a little bit and almost totally different to day 355. Look at the color that's come back into her eyes and the openness of her face. That shows wellness underneath the skin. And you can start to see already day 42, the changes there. So day 45, this lady started to see less crow's feet, which means the collagen is boosting already in her skin. This lady over here experienced a complete turnaround. Her body changed dramatically. Her face opened up. The underlying swelling that was going on there completely reduced, and she's looking, I think, exactly like she wants to be. This lady over here, 9 weeks, again, also a change. And you'll find that when those underlying issues start to change, you can immediately see it in the face. So day 1, this lady experienced some swelling and, as we get older as well, a little bit of a hanging on the gels. And after 5 months, experienced a tightening in the face, which is exciting news. It's always good to have an extra benefit. So the X39 also helps on skin issues like vitiligo and psoriasis. And you can see this gentleman, after 3 months, dramatically improved the vitiligo on his face. And this chap over here, it's almost completely gone. It's completely gone. So that is the effects that X39 has on the body. And like I said, it's already working. The body itself is healing it. And that is why it is such an intelligent product. So over here, we have a gentleman. So there's a lot of wound healing that happens with the GHK copper peptide. And this guy had an operation, and in 12 days, he had actually experienced almost a complete recovery on that arm. This over here shows the power of the underlying change that happens. This lady with Bell's palsy is now, her face has completely almost come to normal after 3 months. We have vein problems and feet problems where people are experiencing swelling and those varicose veins. And after 5 days, the veins have started to constrict a bit more, and he's able to experience less visibility on those varicose veins. This is one of my favorite pictures, the life blood analysis. This picture over here shows the beginning of disease. When your blood cells clump together like this for a long period of time, they begin to form illnesses because your body is not carrying the oxygen through the body like it should. But after 10 minutes on the X39, the blood cells are able to carry that oxygen through the body and feed your body and send oxygen to all your organs. Another incredible testimonials of people that experience wounds on the face. And you can see here after 21 days how this lady's wound has completely healed. And I can tell you from one of my wounds that even that scar tissue, it will start to eat that away, and there will be no scar tissue underneath the surface at all. This gentleman over here was experiencing underlying issues as well as visible scarring on his face. And you can see after 7 weeks how his face has completely changed. You can see the wellness has started being restored into his body, and his skin looks lovely. In 21 days, this child had gone from a tip of their finger being cut off to being completely healed by being on the patches. So for anyone that is losing hair or has experienced hair loss, this is another amazing side effect of taking the patches. Your hair, which is connected to your collagen, because hair and nails are all made from the same thing, your hair starts to grow back. And you can see this gentleman is got a complete recovery after 3 months. This gentleman over here, 7 weeks, and he's already looking a lot fuller on his hair. And this gentleman over here, 6 weeks, and he's just looking also so good. So the athletes on the patches, and I remember I told you I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. We have another product called the Energy Enhancer, and some of our athletes over here are using it. Serena Williams using it on her wrist, and it's a patch that gives you energy. We've got David Beckham, which is a football star, and I think everyone knows him. And if you don't, you probably should. I think he was pretty famous. And he is also using the Energy Enhancer to give him more performance. And here is this amazing story of Michael Phelps, who used the Energy Enhancers for the Olympic gold Athens race, and he was pulled out. Once he came out of the water, they spotted those patches and they said, I'm sorry, we need to take these patches immediately to the lab and test to see if this is doping. And they found without a shadow of a doubt that nothing was going into the body, and therefore it was pretty great that you have your own little doctor working for you. So here's some other products that LifeWave offers. We call them the supportive products, and they each have extreme value in their own right. So we have the X49, which is the brother of the X39, and that also activates a copper peptide in your body, which gives you muscle mass, bone density, and heart health. And together, they bring such incredible health and vitality to the body. IceWave patches. These patches are really, really beneficial in targeting extreme pain straight away, where your X39 actually works on pain and it may take a little bit longer. Your IceWave can target certain areas straight away. Glutathione patches, they are your immune boosters, they're antioxidants, and they are 3 times stronger than any kind of glutathione that you can get on the market. Carnosine, which helps with brain function, memory focus, and lengthens telomeres. So if you are having some issues with focus, you can wear the X39 with the carnosine or the X39 with the glutathione to boost the immune. It all just depends on your particular situation. So your AON is there to reduce stress, also helps with inflammation, and we call it the happy patch. If you're not sleeping well at night and you're battling, we have the silent night patches, which regulate sleep, melatonin, and increases and improves your quality of sleep. The energy enhancers, which I told you about, these are a power pack. They really give you energy, but they give you energy without the crash that you would get when you're taking energy drinks, and also the side effects that you would get from having them. Your XP6 Complete is your weight appetite assister, and it helps with aids in hormones and digestion. And we have a manual of light where if you want to start to really go in deeper with this, you can use certain patches together and they'll give you different results. And a new addition to the family is aloe vera. It's vibrant skin, reduces wrinkles, and builds collagen. So that together with the X39 is just watch a little video on the business.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today. We all hope to age.
So to all those skeptical people, this is the power, or this is what does it. Nothing else. We are not fakes, as you can see. Guys, this is the no-brainer, and it's all thanks to one genius. That's what we call him, a genius. His name is David Schmidt. He's our founder. He's a scientist, and he's the CEO of LifeWave. So guys, please scan my QR code on the bottom of the video or on the first slide. It will take you straight to my landing page. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share it. And if you subscribe, you will get these testimonials every week free of charge automatically of different diseases and issues that we're having around there. There are over 150 diseases and issues, so you can't tell me one of your family members and friends or loved ones don't suffer with one or more of those issues. Guys, it's a no-brainer. This is, like I say, it is a medical patch. This is what does it for everybody out there. We are not fakes. So guys, subscribe and you'll get your testimonials free. And if you see one of issues or diseases that one of your family member, friends or loved ones are suffering with, drop me a message and I'll send you live testimonials of all over the world of the same issue that you want to see, and then you can make your decision. If you're skeptical, the proof is there. I mean, what more do you want us to do? So guys, please hope to hear from you soon. Drop me that message and I'll get back to you if you need any more information or anything, or if you want to be hooked up to the product. I would be your sponsor on this, because you've got to get a code through one of the brand partners on Lifeways to join up and because we've got to help you. We've done trading on this for many years, and we help you. So thanks for being here. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you next Saturday when I launch the next testimonial. Remember, you'll get it free if you subscribe. Please, we need subscribers to reach billions more people all over the world. Thanks, and see you next week. Enjoy the week, and stay healthy and live younger. Thanks a lot, and bye.